like clock. I can't stop. Fuck around, make my 40 pop.
In yesterday's video, I did talk about some additional information that we did get from the Kata organization and their outsiders. And in my opinion, that news right there was absolute game changer. One of the biggest news that we did get is that a lot of the things in the Kata organization is not exclusive to the Kata organization. So for example, we know of characters such as Delta and Kashin Koji. Those two characters right there, they are on the level of Naruto and Sasuke. Now I do want to point this out. Of course, they're not beating Naruto and Sasuke. That is out the window. But regardless, they were able to put up a fight. For example, when Delta fought against Naruto, she was able to stalemate Naruto when they were pretty much doing a test of strength. Now we haven't really gotten to seeing Kashin Koji's full potential, but just from what we're seeing in the context clues, we could possibly assume that Delta is weaker than Kashin Koji. Now what Delta did to Naruto with the stalemate and also the battle, no other ninja in the ninja world can challenge Naruto like that, unless it's Sasuke, of course. But what we understand is that cyborgs like Delta and Kashin Koji might not only be exclusive to the Kata organization. So for example, the Hidden Sand Village, the Hidden Mist Village, possibly even some underground villages might have cyborgs just like that, and in the future can possibly overwhelm characters like Naruto and Sasuke and possibly overtake this peaceful ninja world that we do know and love. And I really want you guys to understand this. Let's say if Naruto just got finished fighting a very strong opponent, may even be Isshiki Otsutsuki, and somehow Naruto is at like 30-40% of his power. Delta at that point, in my opinion, would be able to beat Naruto. For example, when Naruto was just chilling, he had all the power in the world, Delta almost actually beat Naruto. And the same can go for Sasuke. In fact, it's even more dangerous for Sasuke mainly because Sasuke is consistently traveling and he's consistently weakened. One of the main criticisms of Sasuke is that he's never 100%. Let's say one of these cyborgs from another village catches Sasuke lacking, and all of a sudden Sasuke has to fight a Delta level opponent while he's about 30-40%. It will not be a very good thing. Now, if this was a regular opponent, if this was like Kabuto, if this was like Orochimaru, Naruto and Sasuke would automatically be able to destroy them. But because these guys are something different, cyborgs, god level characters at this point, it is going to be a difficult scene for them. The villages in the past, we understand the history. They always try to one up on each other, and ever since Naruto and Sasuke came to power, everything's been dead. Like, it's been completely peaceful, mainly because everybody understands Naruto and Sasuke are king. And I do want to point out that is definitely a very good thing, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the other Kages out there are fine with that as well, mainly because Naruto, just like Sasuke, they are for peace. But let's say that Naruto one day or Sasuke one day wakes up and figures out, hey, I want to be evil today. The other villages, if they do not have this technology, would not be able to do anything, mainly because they just cannot match the power of Naruto and Sasuke. So therefore, in my opinion, I think that a lot of the villages out there understand that in their best interest, they should possibly create something that could possibly rival Naruto and Sasuke, even though that's extremely difficult. May it be a cyborg, may it be a full-on robot, or may it be a rocket beam, similar to what the Hidden Stone Village had in the movie Naruto the Last. And I think that's a very good example to piggyback off of. At that particular point, Naruto and Sasuke were still around. Of course, they were the kings, and of course right now they are still the kings, but at that time Kakashi was the Hokage, everything was peaceful, but the Hidden Cloud Village still had an extremely strong weapon in their arsenal if they needed to use. And I think this right here could possibly be a similar scenario where another village out there possibly has these weapons, aka these overpowered cyborgs, that can possibly rival Naruto and Sasuke. Now personally, I don't think that we have anything to worry about as of right now, but hypothetically speaking, another Kage dies and then another Kage gets reinstated, and the new Kage has no allegiance to Naruto or Sasuke. For example, a lot of the Kages that we have right now, they're very good friends with Naruto, possibly not Sasuke, but they're very good friends with Naruto. If there is a new Kage on the rise and he doesn't like the power imbalance of Naruto and Sasuke being kings, and he realizes that, hey, I have these cyborgs that could possibly take down Naruto and Sasuke, I'm going to do that. And not only that, if there is a very strong ninja out there that possibly says like, hey, I'm going to make myself a cyborg and then I'm going to try to challenge Naruto and Sasuke and then possibly defeat one of them, that right there will definitely be a problem. Now switching gears real quick, I touched on the point where there's possibly other ninjas out there that might be in the outers of the Kata organization and working with them and possibly conspiring against their own villages and Naruto and Sasuke, similar to what Ao was doing and what we've seen from him. Now we realize that scientists might actually be doing the same thing, and in this particular situation, the scientists are going to have a lot more power, mainly because the ninjas that we assume that could possibly be working with the Kata organization information, they can't rival Naruto and Sasuke at all. But in terms of intel, information, technology, engineering, those things can be extremely detrimental to the influence of Naruto and Sasuke. For example, if Orochimaru out of nowhere decides to join the Kata organization, this is hypothetically, I'm not saying that he is, but let's say he ups and decides to switch to the Kata organization. He has intel about the Sharingan and giving them to synthetic human beings. It would be absolutely horrible if Jigen or Isshiki Otsutsuki now, whichever body he goes in, possibly in Jigen or Kawaki, all of a sudden now he's running around with the Mangekyo Sharingan. He was originally already extremely strong, and now he has a Mangekyo Sharingan, and possibly Orochimaru teaming up with other villages and possibly giving their cyborgs Mangekyo Sharingan. Of course, as of right now, our main focus is going to be the Kata organization, but in terms of the scientists and their scientific technology, a lot of problems could arise that may eventually threaten Naruto and Sasuke's influence on the shinobi world and possibly even take them down. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below, and give me some of your opinions about who do you think might have access to this type of power, this type of cyborgs, and that type of engineering in the ninja world. But it's been your boy Barbie, and we out.
For the game, shorty one class, so she fought for the fame. Look at my eyes, man, I swear I won't change.
It's a knife.